city that has real zombies, even though The Walking Dead, is in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? The CDC where the outbreak happened, Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But apparently Kensington, Philadelphia is the real land of zombies. So we're about to see what they're talking about.
Philadelphia is the most.
If you want to give video watch,
all of America.
Reckless the War Horse.
City of zombies. The streets are
Hold on, we put out the Reckless the War Horse video already. We watched that.
With lost souls nodding out in broad daylight from extreme drug abuse. Every YouTuber I've seen visit Kensington, Philadelphia has gone with a bodyguard, and all of them say, if you go alone, you will die.
If we were to go here on our own, how would it go for us?
What would happen if I came with no security? Oh, you easily would get shot, probably killed.
So I ventured unarmed and by myself to Kensington, Philadelphia to experience firsthand life in the city of zombies.
That's crazy. The Buckingham Show.
I'm here at McPherson Square in Kensington, Philadelphia. And right outside this gated-in park full of children is thousands of opiate-addicted drug addicts that wander the streets.
I've seen every single Fat Electrician video.
Real-life zombies.
Hey, I'm gonna catch up.
As you can see behind me, we have someone with a tourniquet who is nodding out, probably recently having shot up.
This dope epidemic, man, it's crazy. It's insane. People are dying, and it's dope. It's not even real no more.
There's a new street drug called xylazine. It was originally a horse tranquilizer, but in Kensington, people are using it intravenously, sending them into a zombie-like trance and causing flesh-eating wounds. Later in the video,
bro, if I seen myself on camera like this, ain't no way I'm trying it again, okay? Like, I don't even, look, whatever they sell in the stores, that's all we're going with. You know what I'm saying? Pass me a little tequila, you know what I'm saying? Might do a couple, you know what I'm saying? But that's it, okay?
A man named Pat who shoots up xylazine in front of us and shows us its dangerous effects in real time.
It's so strong. People who don't do it, they could open a bag up and just the flakes from it can make you...
You used to do meth? Hey, listen. The most important part of that sentence you just said is used to. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations getting off that.
Make you fall out, even overdose.
Next, we followed the man down a back alley so he could show us the conditions he sleeps in.
A lot of people probably don't even know this back here for real. Like,
So yeah, I guess we're in this kind of abandoned homeless apartment complex.
I'm going on 4 years, April 16th. Yes, sir.
His room here. How many people sleep in this one room?
right now it's like 6 of us. It's a small room, as you see.
What do you think the square footage of this place is?
Like 30 square feet?
And she's okay, right?
Yeah, she's just sleeping. She's a heavy sleeper. We try to make it work for the most part, though. Like, we cool. We make it all work. But as you can see,
you said I made myself homeless to get off of it?
Like, we get frustrated. I mean, we're at the bottom of the bottom down here.
Man, don't you get nervous about having the uncapped syringes? Stepping on them or something?
I try to, for the most part, I try to tell people to put them away, but I'm trying to get on methadone myself, or maybe Suboxone, some type of program.
Bro, my girl was telling me about this place in Boston called like Methadone Mile. Man,
my situation better, and I'm just slowly trying to work my way back to doing what I gotta do.
Yo, my man is looking around like, hey, yo,
stay positive, I guess. That's all you could really do. And that's our cat, yeah, Garfield.
Shout out Garfield.
Say what's up, buddy.
Does having a pet like that help you keep a positive attitude?
Yeah, he's a good little companion. Around here, it's hard to, I guess you could say, trust people, because
they're trying to get their drugs.
Crazy shooting.
Suboxone
robbing
is a dangerous thing.
Is there anything else you want to say to the people out there?
Just for everyone, this ain't the place to come. This shit is bad out here.
So just walking down the street here in Kensington, if you look into these little crevices, there's Narcan.
Where'd they get under the clothes?
It's here, it's there. There's probably 100 packages of Narcan on this one street.
We have the people in the car right behind us.
Doesn't Narcan like get you off of drugs? Isn't that what it's supposed to do?
Smoking crack. And the people in the car behind.
Bro, okay, I gotta tell a story. There was one time, if you've ever smelled crack before, okay, you know what it smells like. Now you're probably, Holla, are you about to give yourself up? Or you used to be a didn't know, okay? But one time, the only time, I'm not going to tell you why I know what crack smells like actually, okay? Because that's a whole nother story in itself. But I remember There was one time I ordered on Uber Eats, okay? And the person pulled up to the crib and they rolled down the window to hand me the food. Oh my God. I can smell it, okay? And you could smell like the... Okay, hold on. Woo! All right, look. You could smell it coming from the car, so I'm like, yo, is he hot boxing crack in the car? This is crazy. Like, not because he could do whatever he want, all right? But my food is in there. So I get home and I go to like, I got like the Tropicana from McDonald's. I put my straw in and, you know, everything's in the wrapper. You know, I'm not really judging, right? So, and I go to drink it, but before I put my lips on the straw, I could smell the smell from the cup. I'm like, yo, there's no way. There is no way. And then I go to pick up, and y'all know McDonald's fries got elite smell, bro. They passed the smell test every time. I couldn't even smell the fries. Like, the fries smell, bro, it was crazy. Yep. And then after that, I said, listen, no more Uber Eats for me. I'm done.
And them just literally smashed their windshield. I don't know if you can see it. The guy just smashed his own windshield. Assassination time! As we're walking back, and she just yelled at me, assassination time. Whatever that means. What is it like growing up here?
A lot of violence, a lot of shootouts. We need more love out here, more peace, more love. They're like dead souls out here. There's nobody, no life. There's no love out here. It's like cold. They're like cold-blooded out here, you know?
She got
What happened to the scar on your face there?
All the stuff that I've been through out here caused me to like, and that's not the right way to go.
You walk up and
That's
down
crazy.
these streets of Kensington.
So McCrack fries, that's what they was. Bruh, that day, like that smell, if you've ever smelled it, you know, like, dog, come on.
See a lot of people nodding out, overdosing, a lot of people screaming, violence, crimes being committed. And then just down some of these back streets, you have, you know, 4-year-olds playing on scooters and throwing football. And so, what's your name?
Pat.
How long you been living out here, Pat?
I'm homeless right now, so I just come out here every once in a while just to grab my drugs.
I guess that brings a lot of people to this area, right?
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm actually in a recovery house right now in Lansdowne. So the guys are probably going to be pretty upset if they see this video, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, I do have kids. I need to start doing more for them, you know. I'm not really doing as much as I need to do. Yeah, this is from,
Oh my gosh.
that's from fucking, I had a ruptured kidney.
Oh man.
Yeah, so that was from laying down, basically.
Brother, I'm sorry, man.
Hold up, from laying down? Man.
It's all good, man. It's the past. I appreciate that. Like, even though I'm in a recovery house, there's nobody right now leading us all in the direction that we need to go. It's kind of like once they get their money, like they get a couple thousand for each person in there, and that's all they care about. You know what I mean? They're not trying to give us that second step, which is like help us find a job.
Like help re-assimilate back into regular society.
Yes. You know, the drug is so powerful that I need more help. I'm one of the guys, also, you know, of many who were as a child, you know, and I got to deal with that. That's one of the main reasons I started using. You know, my dad dipped out early, and my mom, she's got a lot of problems herself, just like I do, and a lot of abuse growing up. So it's tough, man. I'm looking for a way out, man. I don't know. I know it doesn't help with me doing drugs. My message is just talk about it. Just try talking about it, because this kind of helps. I might go get high right after this. I am going to, but I appreciate it. You guys pulling
Like, to be cognizant of what you're about to do and know you can't stop it. Like, I don't know what that feels like. You know what I'm saying? But there was a great philosopher by the name of Lupe Fiasco. And I think the intro, he said there was like two things. There's food and there's liquor. And you're going to be what you're going to pick your poison between the two. Okay?
Inside.
You said got to love revolving door
I really am
situation.
thankful
They
for this
bring in the
moment.
money.
I heard a little bit.
That's crazy.
Story. I gotta let you know, I work for the city. I'm getting ready to open up a program right here, Rising Up Recovery. Tomorrow after 11, I can meet you and take you to the intake, get you processed. You gotta want to do it yourself. We can get them to help, but majority of that work is gonna be on them. You gotta be willing to want it.
I wanted to talk about this trank stuff that is becoming prevalent recently out here. What exactly is it?
It's a horse tranquilizer. They're using it because it's a cheaper high. It doesn't last as long as heroin, but the heroin is no longer down here.
It's fentanyl, right?
It's fentanyl and trank. And I have to let the world know what this trank
You said the
does.
stream
This
went
trank
down?
Eats you from the inside out. Yeah, you can't do that right there, Pat.
Hold on. What did he just do?
To let the world know what this trank does. This trank eats you from the inside out. Yeah, you can't do that right there, Pat.
You guys would like to see me do some training?
Obviously, my ideal situation is you don't do it.
Yeah, I certainly would.
You're doing it no matter what.
Yeah.
All right. Are you going to get it and then you come back here? All right, we'll wait here.
Kensington is the most dangerous neighborhood in the United States as of right now.
It's called Hello Kitty.
And this is the trank?
Yeah, apparently that's what they said. No.
So this shit is just available everywhere down here, yeah?
Yeah.
That is
You just went
insane.
20 seconds away and got it.
Yep.
And I guess you're already getting excited before you even get it, right? Just knowing it's coming?
Oh yeah. The endorphins. You know, everything's gonna be all right.
No alcohol swabs to clean your arm before?
No, I just make sure I take a shower.
Oh man, right into a sore.
Patrick takes about 2 minutes to shoot up, repeatedly filling the syringe with blood and pumping it back into his veins.
Alcohol swab or something.
Pulling it in and out and twisting it deeper into his body.
So you just keep shooting up the blood and then pulling it out and shooting it up?
Just making sure it mixes.
Notice how when he finishes shooting up, he puts the needle with no cap on it directly into his pocket.
That would be the last time. I might use it one more time.
And that's crazy. Everybody just says like, just one more time. I'm gonna do it one more time and I'm done. And I'm done. Like I can never like, hey, like that's why you can't really judge people if you've never been in their situation. Cause there's not many things like water. I'm addicted to water. Okay. Can't live without it. I'm gonna die. Okay. But there's some people who feel like that about other things. And hey, man, the mind, if you can't control this thing, yo, you're cooked.
My mood swings will be up and down, all around.
See?
And I'm like, it's like I always need more, you know? Is anybody have a cigarette?
No.
Okay. Thank you, though, man. You guys are very generous. Yeah, man, life is what you make it, you know? This is a nice street, you know?
So you could tell it's kicking in, like he's feeling lucidness, brother.
Yeah, life is so good, you know, when you're doing the right thing. You know? Yeah, I feel like you said, optimistic, hopeful, happy. I want to do things. You know? I'm like, oh, something in front of me. So, I
Yo,
used to get
Lil Durk playing in the background is crazy.
creative, you know?
Is the stream back up for y'all?
Go all over. All right, take a little squat.
Yeah, so doesn't it worry you at all about like the infections? Because you can see your other injection sites look pretty rough.
Yeah.
So we're essentially watching your transformation from, you know, totally conscious and intelligent to, you know, becoming like a zombie out here. Do you need help or anything? Is there anything we can get you?
Nah.
You're good? This is good right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on moving.
So is the high already
Dog.
wearing off?
I'll talk to you about it a little bit. Yeah, no, I never got Yeah, I was just talking about present. Wink, wink.
So, Pat, is there anything we can get you?
My claim date? A drink, please.
You want a drink?
If you don't mind.
Yeah, let's get you a drink, man.
Dude, yeah, it was a blessing in disguise.
What, that you ran into us today?
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot of people in the world that do care about, like, you know, you and your opinions, and you have value. I'm not just saying that on some cliche, corny stuff. That's true with everyone.
This is what it is I just want to show you and the world what it is.
So you want to show this?
Yes.
What is it like living out here in Kensington?
Dude, it's hell out here, bro. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It's rough out here. I don't stay in Kensington. It's suicide to stay in Kensington. So no, this is like the biggest open air drug market anywhere.
Okay, Kensington is home to the largest open air market in the East Coast, given Kensington's distance from the city's center. Its woes are out of sight, out of mind for any residents. I went to college in Philadelphia and never encountered the drug markets.
I mean, definitely on the East Coast. But
What does
I'm just
open
saying,
air
the
drug
States,
market mean, though? What does
bigger
that
than
mean?
Chicago, bigger than Baltimore, you know? I mean, those cities are rough, obviously. But, dude, between, you know, the open air market and the the gun violence out here, dude.
57 blocks in Philadelphia saw 10 or more shootings over the past decade. 25 of those were in Kensington. That's crazy. That's like almost half. That's a couple away from half.
It's tough, man. It's dangerous. But
There's a lot of hostility just walking up and down that street right there.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta watch your back. You really do. You know what I mean? I mean, people are actually dying from withdrawal now from dope. That was you couldn't die from withdrawal before. You might have felt like you were going to, because that's the real issue now.
That's new, right? Within the past year or two?
Well, past year or two, yeah. So what happened when fentanyl came out, right? People weren't getting that like dopey, opiate, like naughty feeling from that. You don't get that. So then they added the trank in, which gives you that dopey feeling, you know? And dude, it's like eating holes in our bodies. It's not fit for human consumption. And
you can see the flesh wounds walking around, like. Yeah,
you know?
look at the knuckles. And that's from shooting up trank between the fingers?
Yep. And no. That's the thing. You can get it anywhere. I've never shot up there.
So you shoot it up in your arm and it ends up there?
Yep.
That's
or my neck or whatever. And
that's different.
And it ended up there. Yeah.
And what's the high like?
Well, with the trank, it's that dopey feeling, and with the fentanyl, it's that's the rush, you know.
Okay. So you always mix the trank with the fentanyl?
Yeah. I mean, I have to now.
I think he's saying he's shooting up the trank straight.
Oh, really?
To pass the drug test because he's at a sober living home.
Oh, got you. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know where he's getting straight trank.
If you had one wish, what would it be?
Just that the doctors could get on board with finding something to take care of the trank withdrawal, because they're not treating it. Only in hospitals, if you get it admitted, they're giving you ketamine to detox on, because that's a very similar.
Stream went down. It's frozen on my end.
And it helps.
It's still down.
Apparently, it works. You know. But the doctors aren't on board with that. So, you know, Suboxone and methadone doesn't touch me.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything.
And then Narcan doesn't stop the overdoses, yeah?
Mostly, no. Yeah. If you have enough in your system, no. So, yep.
I guess, is there any closing statements you want to say to anyone out there watching this?
People need help out here. And, you know, if people can start being more understanding and try to get, like, the medical community on board with what's going on, then people will get help. I guarantee it. Because just like taking medicine for us anymore. It's not even getting high anymore, dude.
After this conversation,
crazy.
we stumbled upon a woman on the ground, completely lifeless and cold from overdosing on opioids. Thankfully, my camera guy Jabari had Narcan on him and successfully brought her back to life.
There you go.
That is crazy. You're seeing somebody go through that, like.
No, yo, that shit put you in a full-blown withdrawal.
They said she was there for like 30 minutes or something and nobody did anything, and I just so happened to have some Narcan in my bag. I gave it to her. She came to it in about like a minute or two. She was like back up and moving. And
what happened was we walked by someone overdosing clearly on the street, throat full of track marks, not breathing at all, and then we had to Narcan her, and then once she woke up, she was pissed. Yeah, what's your name, brother?
She was pissed. I mean, maybe she was trying to get through to the other side, okay? And then she was like, yo, I was almost there, and you brought me back. You should have let me go. I don't know, man.
It's Khalil Nuruddin Amomen. That's my real name.
What's it like out here in Kensington?
It's really what you make it, but Kensington is a place where survival It has its simplicity and it has its complications.
What do you think about the trank that has infested Kensington the past few years?
What I think is a experimental fiasco. Do you know why?
Why?
Because these chemists are experimenting with drugs that they don't know the true impact of.
That's
The
true.
people who don't know the
Hey, I watched Jelly Roll. He did this thing in front of like the Senate or something like that. I don't know what it was. But he was talking about fentanyl, and he was like, yo, I'm the perfect person to talk about this. I've went to the system. I've been out the system. My right to vote's gone. I'm not bipartisan or whatever. Listen, y'all know what words I mean. But then he said, like, I was one of those dealers who, like, I was mixing things. I didn't know exactly what they would do. And that's what some people is out here doing.
Using it. You understand? It'd be one thing if you were using it, and then you could prepare yourself for the effect. But you don't know what the effect is because you don't know that you've been using it.
Is this your homie right there passed out?
That's a young man that joined our presence. I'm not even sure of his name.
What is it like to have so many people just laying in the street like zombies?
Well, if you have a conscience, it becomes something that you become aware of, and then morally you say, perhaps I'll try to wake him up before I leave.
So we're back here. It's about 7:30 at night. The sun is going to be setting soon. You'd think with so many resources going towards the police that are here, it would look a little different, you know? We've seen thefts, fights, obviously drug dealing everywhere, drug use everywhere. I don't know, maybe it's just too much for the police to combat, but there's police everywhere and crime everywhere. It's kind of weird, you know? One thing we saw when we were with Pat is when he went to go procure his substances, they would dip off these side streets, you know, away from the train tracks, and actually go into some stores, not in this area, but some stores within a 5-mile radius. And that's where he would procure his trank from, was actually the corner stores, which was interesting.
Hey yo.
What up?
Fucking rubber boots, man. Y'all already know the fucking internet, man. It's fucking top slime, man. Yo, it's fatty. What y'all doing out here, though?
We're just wondering what's it like living in Kensington.
This joint tragic, you heard? Like, anything can happen down this joint, no lie. You could get smoked right now just to be on this corner. This shit tragic, man.
Are drive-bys crazy out here?
Well, these is the best drive-bys right here. They don't know how to shoot, man.
They miss?
Yeah, they miss a lot. A lot of shit.
That's crazy.
I mean, niggas got shot right here. Niggas like, I mean, a lot of shit happened on this block. It's so much can happen anywhere at any time. Like, literally.
There are needles everywhere, and when I say everywhere, I'm not exaggerating at all. Just look right here, all these orange caps. All insulin needles. There's the packaging, caps. Caps. Is it hard being a woman out here in this rough environment?
This is like one of the... No, this is the second woman they interviewed, but that's crazy.
Right.
For me, it is scary a little bit. The law is very lenient here. I don't know if it's because the government has the Constitution here or whatever, but these people need to be a little bit more grateful. They have nuns coming cooking.
Oh, the Constitution is in Philadelphia, isn't it? Something's in Philadelphia. Like the actual thing is in Philadelphia. It's the Constitution, right? I think so.
Home cooked meals. They be like, I don't like that stuff. People bringing them lunches like they're little kids. Oh, you forgot your lunch at home. Peanut butter and jellies all day.
If you had one wish, what would it be?
To be honest, I wish my life would go back to being stable, as to me being in my son's life and communicating with my baby father on a more positive note for both of us, and to get out the street, be able to pay my bills and stuff like that, and maybe go to college or something if I don't do that, or something like that, something to make money and get back on track.
We're back at McPherson Square, aka Needle Park. You know, we've seen a lot
Needle Park?
A lot that I can't show on YouTube, and I think we're gonna wrap it. The sun has set. Yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'm gonna head home. This was wild. Kensington definitely lives up to the reputation, man. This place was crazy, so be safe out there. So we're driving home from Kensington, and we're just recapping what happened.
At least like 15 minutes walking in any direction. It's just like post-apocalyptic, forgotten corner society. The cops patrolling it, completely apathetic. They
The cops made me feel less safe. Like they're all around and they're not doing anything. So it's like, well, if something happens, who do I call?
Yeah.
Just saw that guy behind me put a suppository in his ass.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's look. Listen, y'all be safe out here. Try to do your best to, stay off that stuff.